Hi and welcome back to Cheeky Crypto. Today guys, we're going to be jumping down into the world of Vechain for some brief technical analysis to see what's been going on most recently and what I expect to happen next. As I get into this video, if you find it useful and informative, hit the like button. I really do appreciate that. If you happen to be new to the channel, why not go ahead and subscribe, tap the bell, select all notifications, and in doing so, you will be kept up to date with everything that we do here at Cheeky Crypto. If you haven't yet joined us in Discord, links in the description down below. Fantastic community talking crypto 24/7. It's completely free to join. I don't think you'll be disappointed by what you find down there. If you're looking for a little bit more from the crypto space, also in the link description below, you'll find our Patreon services as well. Why not check those out if that is your bag? Right, let's jump right down into this, right? Because we've got a lot of things going on with Vechain. Not too much has changed from yesterday, but there's a slight development. So here we are on VetPed with USDT, hourly chart. Binance is the data source, right? So we're still tracking the fifth wave down. This still comes in at 5.187 all the way up to 5.489. That hasn't changed. What has changed, however, is the route that we're getting down there. Okay, so essentially we're trying to find what's going to go on down here. What gets us to this point? So the first thing we want to do is just check our current fourth wave. Okay, so this puts us actually a little bit higher. Because we actually didn't reach as high as we thought we were going to. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to remove this. So you can see this yellow box here, basically 5.953 to 6.590. This was basically our fourth wave. Now we take a look at this. It's possible that actually we're still inside this corrective pattern and we haven't actually finished moving on up in this fourth wave just yet, which means the fourth wave might still be going on, which means we have a little bit more time before we actually see that fifth wave come down a little bit lower. Okay, I think this is pretty much aligned to what Bitcoin is doing. Bitcoin's kind of trading sideways, bouncing around a little bit. Specifically over the weekend, I imagine that Bitcoin will drop down lower come next week. Now, for Vechain, it's very, very similar. Essentially, we're going a lot of bouncing around. The stochastic RSI is moving from overbought to oversold, from oversold to overbought, without actually doing too much price movement, right? We've got a couple of percent in here. We take a look at, between these levels, it's about 5% there. We take a look at the recent kind of move just here. It was about 2-3%. So there's not a huge kind of jumps going on with the price, but there's reasonable movements, but nothing major. But what we have got, if we actually bring this back down, is we've got an A, B, C coming here. So we have an ABC up, full of an ABC and an ABC and an ABC, right? We've got basically just three waves. Then we've got another 3 waves here. And we can see that we're also tracking a potential another 3-wave move just on this side, right? So if we move that over, we can see that this is potentially going to move up a little bit more. But again, we could also chalk it up to say that it's actually just complete here as it got rejected from the 786, also probable scenario. So let me actually just remove that fib off there as well for a sec. So as we kind of get into this a little bit deeper and we start to kind of expand what's going on here, we can see that there was an ABC inside here, so that's done. We've pulled back down. I think we are probably on some kind of really, really tiny ABC move at the moment. Just bringing this back down into this range here. So basically we come down with A, we go up with a B, and we're likely to pull back down maybe to 6.090. And then we start to actually see ourselves move back up again, right? And again, this would be looking like some kind of larger A, B, and C move as we continue to kind of push this price up a little bit higher. So we would expect to find some kind of ABC just taking us higher than we were previously, but still maybe not going higher than we were over here. Hard to say because we don't have any formations on those just yet. Of course, we could do a different wave count and we could make a couple of assumptions knowing that we are likely to move down a little bit here. We could of course say that we're going to move all of this as a potential A wave, this coming down here is a potential B, and then we move up a little bit like so. If that is the case, then that would actually put us let me find where I had that. It was about 6.09, so that would be approximately here. Okay, that would actually then put us at about 6.427. Okay, and if that is the case, then I think that might actually chalk us up as a big A, B, C getting completed, and then we move on down. So ultimately, there's nothing here that's saying me that we're not likely to see this fifth wave. We're not moving up to the invalidation point. The invalidation point of the fifth wave hasn't moved. It's still 7.4 464. Okay, so we have to move up higher than that if we wanted to invalidate the lows of the fifth wave here. But I think essentially Bitcoin's going to pull down into its fifth wave, and I think Vechain is going to follow suit as well, and we're going to see Vechain pull back down right into the same place that Bitcoin is essentially, and then we'll look for a reversal on the daily chart. As we bring this back out a little bit, we can see that what we're really tracking here is this 5-wave move down, a 3-wave move up, and then another 5-wave move down afterwards. Okay, so when Bitcoin bounces up towards its 45k, Vechain should also bounce up, because I do think this is a big A, B, and C move made up of basically 5, 3, 5. So that's kind of what we're looking for. That's kind of what we're tracking, and I do expect us to move up nicely with this. So I've put up here some areas of resistance. It could go shorter than that. This is not accurate by any stretch of the imagination, not until we start to see the waves actually appear, but it should be a significant bounce to the upside, because we have to take that stochastic RSI from oversold to overbought on this daily chart to allow us to bring down the weekly stochastic RSI with the bigger move going down lower. Okay, so there's a couple of different things that we're tracking out across multiple different timelines, but I think the main thing that we want to focus in on right now is the here and the now. What do I expect to happen? It's really short push down, then a bigger push up, and then ultimately a bigger pullback down, completing it around 5.187 to about 5.489, and then where we get a bigger corrective pattern emerge for a daily move upwards from there. And that really is where the opportunities start to come into play. Guys, I'm going to leave the video there. If you have found this useful and informative, hit the like button. I really do appreciate that. If you happen to be new to the channel, why not go ahead and subscribe, tap the bell, select all notifications, and in doing so, you will be kept up to date with everything that we do here at Cheeky Crypto. With all that said, done and out of the way, I hope everyone has a fantastic day, and I'll catch you all in the next one.